authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, are inspiring you to get your business right. They know the customer experience isn't just another thing, it's the only thing. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hey, welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thank you for taking time out of your day to join us for our sitting in for Angel Tussey, who happens to be in Vegas all week at speaker camp with Bill Walsh and the Power Team International. If you don't know Bill Walsh, if you've ever seen a small business expo, they're called the Small Business Expos, hitting about 35 different cities all across the country. That is run by or executively produced by Bill Walsh and the Power Team International, and Angel is on Bill's national touring speaking tour. And so that's where she's at this week. Sitting in for her, our good friend, is Eric Hunsberger. Eric, introduce yourself, please.
Eric Hunsberger, health coach with Optavia and Reaching Health Goals.
Reaching Health Goals, Optavia. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much for being with us. And folks, we're talking today because Eric Hunsberger is I'm calling the show and tell, folks. I'm coming to class and I'm bringing my show and tell is Eric Hunsberger. He is a living, breathing, walking, absolutely bona fide influencer. He's the guy we've been telling you about. And you know what? You can be as well. And people ask us, Eric, all the time, how can I be somebody who has thousands of people following them? And we've been offering this. I'm going to offer it again right now. MassiveMediaExposure.com. You've already been to that one. MassiveMediaExposure.com is a report that we wrote on how to get featured on major market radio. Now, maybe radio's not your thing. Still go there, get the report. It's free. And then join our group. And our Facebook group has grown by almost 30 in the last 24 hours.
Oh, that's awesome.
People are jumping in because they want to be influencers. They want to learn how to do it. We're teaching you as we speak. Even today, Angel just added another video to that group that says, how to build 1,000 fans or 1,000 followers in 100 days. What would that mean to you? Eric, I had a conversation with a gentleman who came to me and he says, I just don't get why I should be on your radio show. I don't understand what that's going to do for me. And I respectfully, I said, I understand. So tell me about your business. What do you do? He says, I provide resources for people with dyslexia.
Wow.
Right? I said, all right, how many people have dyslexia? And he didn't even flinch. He says 20% of the population. 20% of the population.
That's huge.
And I asked him, I said, of the 20% of the population that have dyslexia, how many of them know about you and your resources? And he says, well, I got a Facebook page. Facebook page, newsfeed Armageddon. Your page is useless. I didn't make that up. That's what they're saying. I'll come back to that in a minute. He says, I got a Facebook page with about 200 people. I said, oh, all right. Okay. You worked hard for that? Oh, yeah. Built it up over years. I said, that's great. What if there were 2,000? Would that help? We just added a zero. And he says, oh my gosh, that'd be crazy good. That'd be amazing if 2,000 people knew about my resources. I said, all right, let's dream. Let's close our eyes and shoot for the stars. What if you had an extra zero? What if there were 20,000 people who knew about your business? He goes, seriously, Eric, I can't even dream that big.
Wow.
He says, I don't know how to dream that big. And I said, it doesn't have to be a dream. It could be a reality. He says, how? I said, follow me. Go to youontheradio.com right now and jump in. We will take you there. I promise you, guaranteed results. Eric, yesterday I was at, actually all weekend, I was at an all weekend Gary Barnes Breakthrough Business Mastery Boot Camp. And we went there. We've been there for, now this is our second one. My Twitter. In fact, I'm going to do something completely unscripted. There's no script in this anyways. I tilted it up like this. Look at all these. See all those?
Oh, holy macro.
What's happening there?
Yeah, those are that's some notifications.
Where are they coming from?
Twitter. All Twitter.
I am getting a new Twitter follower every minute.
Oh, that's awesome.
There are 1,440 minutes in a day. Can you get followers in 100 days? I can show you how. I can teach you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's go back to Facebook newsfeed Armageddon. The first segment that we did, and if you haven't gone back, go to the archives and check the video archives of this. In our first segment, we told you about Facebook groups. Okay? Facebook groups. That's cool. And it's a way to collaborate. It's a way to connect. You've got 6 groups with thousands of people involved. What about Twitter?
Yeah.
Twitter is another group.
Yeah, that's exactly
It's another pool, right? And those groups are broken up or divided by hashtags, what they're interested in, right? So I'm literally getting, Eric, and I can't make this up. You saw it on my phone.
I saw it all right now. That's for real.
My phone is buzzing and buzzing and buzzing while we're sitting here having this conversation, because on average, I'm averaging about 1 new Twitter follower every single minute of every single day.
That's fabulous.
Right?
Amazing.
Now, comes and goes, right? People jump in. Oh, there's another one, right? So here's the thing. Twitter is another location where you can say, all right, I'm getting it. I figured it out, and I can build a following. Would you market differently or communicate differently to your Twitter following than you would in a Facebook group?
Yeah,
probably.
Definitely.
Right?
You definitely would. And they're probably going to be, there'll be a little bit crossover, but probably be a different mix of people.
Completely different mix of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yes, a little crossover, but yes.
Completely. I think, couple hundred.
Right.
I'm talking.
Right.
Yeah.
What about LinkedIn?
Yeah, definitely. And that's going to be a whole different amount of people. And so, I mean, if you really want to build a following, and, if you have no following, you should, you need an expert like Eric and Angel. You need an expert like Experience Pros to help you pick where to start first, not all 4 or 5. I mean,
that's right.
Good luck. You won't be able to do it.
No, you won't be able to do it.
You start with one, master it. That'll
So,
give you the mastery skills for them all.
That's right. You get your skills and you develop one, but no one is one dimensional. So we say, all right, let's build in a couple of subs, right? So for us at Experience Pros, it's Facebook, Twitter, and maybe I should flip that. It's Twitter, Facebook. We do more communication on Facebook. That's where we do the training. That's where we do the in-depth communication. That's where we do the promotion. But on Twitter, that's where we give. We give, we share other people's content, and we give links and connections, right? On LinkedIn, that's where we connect professionally and give, write articles and share posts that are going to be relevant to the people who are interested in what we do, all of which have to reflect the same thought, the same consistent content, but each of which is different in their in the way that the medium by which we promote that.
Yeah, and you may find they all work for you. You may find these 3 work for your type of business.
Right.
Right. That may be what you find.
And then and then how about the big elephant in the room? Instagram. Instagram is on the rise.
Yeah, it's a different animal. It's on the rise.
It really is. Yeah. And I for years put Instagram on a way back burner, thinking, I just don't see it. I don't get it. How's that tie in with what I'm doing? And yet, in the last several days, I lit up my Instagram and I just put 1 post, maybe 2 pictures a day out there. Holy cow, the engagement. People, and that's what we're after. Is we're after engagement, right?
Engagement. Yeah, that's what every business is after. And, if you're sitting in your office hoping somebody walks through your door for engagement, you're kind of back in the, ancient time.
Pre-dinosauristic.
Yeah. Dinosauristic.
Dinosauristic.
Volcano.
Yeah. Gang, we will be back right after these messages. You want to know what's fueling the latest speed craze in the audio industry? We got Murray Gunn. He's going to tell us. We'll be back after this.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk.